Alright, I'm back. What happened? Is he helps Tsubasa get over head trauma. Then we're supposed to go on, move on to Gaku, get him through his trauma, being an asshole since he had to deal with himself and whatnot and all that. So let's get information. Why do you get information from her? What the hell? What does Haruko have about this guy? I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look in her face. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over footage of past battles, making a record.
Huh?
A record?
Oh.
A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. We took out one commander. That shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we contributed to this war. Even in administrative work, she might be hard to get with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Sorry, isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward, when the reward's over. Reward? Did I mention it? These invaders have pretty nice bounty on their heads. Did she mention that? That's what Sirius said, at least. Did he? If that's true, then we're not fighting for free. That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. Oh yeah, he wants money. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Why would you even ask? Sorry, never mind. The entire conversation was going well until you decided to be stupid. Yeah, I kind of forgot that Gaku only wants money. But if there's an actual reward to this, then yeah, that's probably a good enough reason. He can just tell him he'll be rich if he fails the war. There's no records of, at least in my life, there's no records of that. Usually veterans get fucked over because, I don't know, America sucks when it comes to that. Terumi, where the fuck are you? I hate this map. I'm gonna be honest, I hate it. Because I teleported here, but there's no indication of where here is. Like I've been over here or over there, I have no idea. And it's awful. Look, Takumi, look what I found. What's that? A surgical scalpel. Why do you find that here? I was wandering around some ruins and I found an old hospital. By yourself? I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. Must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do cutting. Okay. Rumi swung the scalpel around and she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Why was that story related? Hello? What? Why does that have anything to do with what I'm doing? Probably come by later. But that's a problem. That's a problem, and I'm surprised I didn't even so much talk about it. Oh, I can't be using that. Something Gaku might want? What about some needles or thread? What?
Huh?
Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. I was thinking, like, does he like sewing? Hey, he doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery in my jacket and got all worked up. So it's all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. How many times do you talk to everyone? I know you're an easygoing guy, but like, damn, I'm surprised how much the information he has on everyone so far. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where did you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Big family. Well, I mean, yeah, he might be an orphan, but like, I imagine people in an orphanage are still technically a family. Or at least rather, not technically, but I would assume they would see each other as a family. That's not what he told me. He's always an orphan. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second, maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. Yeah, exactly. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I I should make a note of that. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. I assumed that was the case. Why would you not? That just seems immediately obvious. Even if he doesn't want it, if he supposedly would say he doesn't consider that, they are still a family. A question for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't seem to have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you give him some clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. And if I'm going to get clothes, I need to research his taste. Alright. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Present for Gaku, what about clothes? Gaku always wearing patched up clothes, so I guess to relate to clothing might be good. Although giving clothes isn't good, good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. According to Takumaru, Gaku could sew, and pretty well at that. Then, what about giving him a sewing kit? He'll be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Search the Cryptomatic for sewing related gifts. After a few minutes searching. Sewing kit, this looks good. Materials are needed: needles, threads, scissors, and cotton. A lot of materials, getting them all is going to be a pain. I was running around some ruins that I found in an old hospital. Mom did the reason I asked for a whole surgery kit. Maybe she just had the whole kit there, I guess. That place, that's her. She has a whole medical kit. Whatever, sewing kit, whatever. Surgery kit, yeah, that's all the sewing stuff, and then just grab that. The place during found with the surgical facility, they might have needles and threads for stitching. They're also sure to have scissors, and if they're medical cotton pads, they might work in place of cotton. Okay, I'll explore tomorrow. I'll have the roomie show me the main hospital so I can gather the materials. Well, that means Shoma, Ima, and Kaku are fucked, because after that, and I get sewing everything, and if I get Gaku here, then that's 2 out of 5 days. So it's all 3 screwed. I'm constantly feeling like I gotta swallow something, but hard to speak because it's in my mouth. Now, I'm not one to be able to possibilities. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting? Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present to me? Why are you coming with me? Why are you going with me? I shouldn't be going by myself, sure. I feel like if anything, it'll probably be Ito coming with me. Who I still don't get? Oh, I don't think. No, I didn't. Okay, take me to the hospital with me. Oh wait, you didn't show me where the hospital is. Okay, but don't get mad if you get lost. Alright. Six Nancy right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can just move over. There's a hole in the road, so I can't see anything. Fuck it, jump in the hole. There are pieces of asphalt at the bottom. As he picked them up, he tripped on one and fell. Ow.
Real nice.
You found a small pond. The water's cloudy. You came to the bottom. There's something down there. Right into the water. Alright, cool.
Real nice.
Find an abandoned car. Might be worth looking inside. Look at the trunk. Grab parts. Okay.
This looks good.
Cool. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing Eloges. Why? Also, why do you have them in your room? Where'd you get them from?
Ha!
Yes, the throwing kit's done. And then you head to Gaku's room with the newly made gifts. And now to do his whole persuasion thingy. Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a stack full of money. Well, we don't have a stack, but we could get that bag after we kill them all. The heck is this? Sewing kit? Wait, you gave this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you could just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Oh wait, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yeah, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of this invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. Well, we have one of those, and I am not that guy. Yeah, we're all fighting. No, I'm not asking you to fight, just exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I can get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Alright, is we go again? We're going in. I do like this section. Imagine all talking and like, I don't have to talk at all. Never mind, I have to talk. Why won't I fight? Isn't that obvious?
Hey!
Because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't.
That's
I mean,
manga.
you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty award. If you fight the invaders of us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. I mean, that's one way to get it. Wow, that was enough to get this far with just one? Got to go fight with us. Let's get through this war and make tons of cash. I extended my hand urging to participate in the upcoming battles, but Gaku would take my head. Instead, he averted his gaze a bit and his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. Do you have any idea how long I've been broke? I'm glad you risked my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, but if I decide to fight here to help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo Industrial Complex will stay safe too. What? Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a good home. What? You jealous that everyone else has a family gets to have a family? Or are we bullies so you just blaming the entire complex? You might know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. I mean, they treat you like dirt because you're poor. I don't think the orphans probably had much to do with it. No matter how much I asked for help, those drugs in the complex never gave me the time of day. Yeah.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. So it's just like a revenge kick then. He never agreed to join us until his hatred was addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I can find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex?
12?
17! I was working 24/7, 365 days a year.
Yeah, that's
I
awful.
worked every day until I was about to collapse. And I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
That was about answer.
Well, I want to help you.
Because it should have been the first one, right? Shut up, I don't need your help.
Eh.
If you're sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich boy with huge knockers. It's like some shallow empathy only for the opposite effect. So good, I failed. What can I do to get Goku to fight when he's holding such a resentment for the rest of the Tokyo complex? Okay. That one, that kind of just...
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex?
After the first option went away...
17!
It looked like he
I
was
was working 24/7, 365...
Oh, they're both bad.
Sounds like you've had it hard.
Oh, yeah, so that's not gonna work.
Ah.
Shut up, leave me alone already. You feel sorry for me to give me money. Because, like, I thought it was gonna happen, what happened with Tsubasa was gonna happen, where it paused for a while, so it seemed like if I didn't hit anything, it would fail. That's why I was like, okay, well, he's not saying anything anymore, and it seems like it's gonna go away. So I hit the second option, and it failed. So I thought, okay, the first one has to be the right answer then. But I guess not, they're both bad. So, was he gonna keep going?
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down? 7.
I
I worked it all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself. Isn't that messed up?
Oh, so he was gonna keep going.
So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face.
I don't think that's good.
There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takuma told me, you're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. If Takuma gets destroyed, they all die. You'll find land that invaders massacre your entire family? Doctor fell silent and seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he just abandoned his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. How did you not realize that before? No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home with me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They're freaking used to me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Damn. Why you shoot right up though? What the fuck? What is this guy really? Again, anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardship. I guess because he's just a selfish prick, or because like he has to actually do the work to support them, which is something you do when you have a family in the first place. Goku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? They need to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings.
Yeah.
Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
That kid's odd.
They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too.
Because you're
I must have mended their
responsible?
clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats!
Okay, yeah, fuck you. I'll give that a shot.
Enough already!
Until society gives me what I'm owed. Your own shit. Just such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. Nothing I can say is God giving gets like this. I need to do something again to express what he's really feeling. And a really good bit I wasn't
The
gonna win.
reason
I
I
just
was
wanted to
holding
know
down
what
so
would be the
every
outcome.
cent I'm the one. And despite all that, they just complained about it. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, I must have mended their clothes
Yeah,
out there.
because
It
you're
worked for them.
responsible,
I
and
could
they
have
keep
bought
telling
new
you for help
clothes,
because they don't know anyone else.
eaten some good. Damn it! Just die! 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 The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh. What? Wait, so nothing works? Really? Damn it, die. They could all die. They all deserve to die. They should all die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying!
It's because you don't want them to die, not really. But if you think about it, I'd be better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. They give you a reason to keep going, for one. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You already saved the little brats who ruined my life. Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a penny thief in my previous life? I can't believe just doing nothing was an
if
answer.
you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared him right in the eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
Still don't like you. Even after hearing what you have to say and what's bothering you, yeah, I still don't like you. You're still a piece of shit. It's no label for someone to put in his position, but just even if I can relate to what you're saying, or like not really relate, but understand what you're saying, what you're going through, I still don't like you for it. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in my way. I try to keep busting my hump for them. Even now, they could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sake. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've actually got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for their family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. Feel a little better about myself now. That was actually kind of a cool sprite. I kind of like that one. Alright, so what's this is day 5 from Hiroko's ultimatum, right? So imagine it's only going to be Gaku and Tsubasa.
Get Rick prepared to be ready to give your...
I'm still thinking Gaku's gonna have like some kind of ranged weapon or something. I'm imagining like I was imagining like if he were to fight, there's no way he's gonna be up close. He's not gonna be like a slasher, a fighter. Like he's not gonna be a melee fighter. There's no way. And I can't see it sitting as selfish as him. It'd be so ironic if he was support. But realistically speaking, I think he'll probably just be like a gunner or something. He seems like the kind of like, if you think of like a zombie anime or manga, he's that nerd that's like in the back just like spraying and playing with some kind of like AK or Gatling gun or something. So I just imagine that's all he's gonna be using. I'm still thinking Tsubasa gonna be support though. I'm thinking she's gonna be something supportive is what I'm thinking of. I doubt she'll be someone that makes turrets or something, but that would be really cool. Then I was playing like usual. I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just in the morning, but then who could that be? I honestly don't remember what day it was when he gave the ultimatum. Oh my god, I didn't save for 2 days. Opened up the door and welcomed my guests inside. How do you like the meatloaf? A good taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into tiny little pieces to put in the 9-6 South Park reference. Just kidding. You beat the movie.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or did you just come to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiroko sent me on important business. Mistress Hiroko. She got tame quick. She wants you and me and Takamaro and Icho to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I had to go tell the others. Mistress Hiroko's orders must be carried out properly and efficiently. Doomy bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, so Hiroko wants to discuss that test you mentioned. Only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Alright. And they're gone again. Are they out there? Yes. Good morning, Mrs. Sumino. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where'd you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives where we've had to learn that the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. That's outside world. It's really something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it. Eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry, Mr. Akuski. Mr. Akuski has been sneaking his bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain song I could mention. Excuse me. And excuse us. We must be going. This wild grass side isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. Fucking... wait, what? Oh, they went to the same room. He went to Kaku's room. I just realized that. Can I do something about that? Yeah, no. The person he was talking about Ito, right? That's Ito's last name. I don't know everyone's last name, so sometimes it's confusing for me who Ito's talking about. Because I think he's the only one that talks about everyone's real last name, not first names. Huh, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all, just like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job doing me. Mistress praised me. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report any progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Yamatuski, that's his name. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them? How? Choose my original plan, and anyone who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we made good progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word now. Yeah, if she does, then it'll probably be hard to convince the other 3, just for the sake of, like, once they know that Hiroko will go back on her word, then they'll probably be less motivated to try and change their minds, because they're like, oh, she'll just change her mind again. And by that point, it'll be kind of difficult to keep going forward. Without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does that have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. Do we think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? Technically, she said that they'll be kicking them out. Doesn't necessarily say that we had to abandon them. We could theoretically offer them protection while they're outside the school. Hell, actually, being outside the school doesn't necessarily say that they have to be outside the firewall either. If you can find like a shed or something, they can live in the shed. It'll be on school grounds and it'll suck, but it's like, hey, here's one extra step And then if you still don't, then we'll threaten to kick them out outside into the ruins, and then they'll be dead unless we protect them. And then even if we are protecting them, the next threat could be to withdraw the protections. So someone's like, I'm just thinking of steps that she could take here. That's probably not what she means, but it is a step, I guess.
Oh.
I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also a chance that facing real danger would knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer you spend it training to use their human animal more efficiently. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll need them to defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. She said we'll never defeat them beyond hung up on our own survival. That's what she said. I skipped the word and I'm looking like this sentence doesn't make sense. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hiroko left to no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice cream. How could anyone not stand that? What? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Not worth worrying about. What did she say that bothers you? After you spend this training, but never defeat them if you get too hung up on our own survival. That sentence does bother me right there. And then also she's already thought away. I already pointed out the possibility of drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. I already pointed out the possibility of them drawing them. Okay, no, that's not a thing. Yeah, I think the only thing that she said that would probably bring up Newton to worry is the statement here that we'll never defeat them if we get hung up on our own survival. That probably does bring issues, because that opens up the idea that she's open to like a suicide bomb kind of strategy that means to take out a commander. What's the next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. I might not do any good, but I'll still try. We have to do something, or it'll be over for them tomorrow. You're right, we can't possibly ban our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. We can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just doesn't work like that. Actually, society works a lot like that. Like, we already threaten people pretty much every day with laws if you think about it. Then you break this law, then they'll send you away for possibility for the rest of your life. You know, post-death penalty. I think we got rid of the death penalty, or there's not something that's brought up much. I don't know if the death penalty is gone or not, but I never see anyone getting the death penalty. It's always just a life imprisonment. So it's in the back of my mind that the death penalty just isn't an option anymore. So yeah, we already make threats towards people, and there's certain political groups that will use violence to get people to get towards what they want. So we still use that in society. Never expect the top tomorrow to be the one to uphold the lost society. What? You know what happens when you break the law, right? That's kind of a threat already. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. In the back of my mind, I'd be hoping, really, that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I can see how foolish I've been to think that. Even if I managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will start to leave. Thinking Kaku wants to fight, you gotta change Ima's mind, he's the issue here. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. Like, if it wasn't Ima stopping Kaku would probably been fighting day one. I just talked to Shoma, Ima, and Kaku before it's too late. Like, Ima just bothers me, man. I hate the super controlling type of character. It's always bothered me. And every time he opens his mouth, it pisses me off. This show us, man. I wonder if he did. I ring the doorbell and waited. Eventually, the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma, that deadline will get set for you guys coming out tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? This way, she really is going to throw you out. Yeah, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't the kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me on a cellular level. I managed to accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up with someone like me. General bowed his head and gestured deep regret and disappeared back in the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. It's time-consuming. We chose when to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. What the dearest? Oh, it's you, Takumi. Yeah, she's fucking scared of this guy. Fuck the emo. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made a decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said, there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. Just fucking being kidnapped by this guy. I feel like there's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Emo on his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions, and that's why someone needs to put a knife through his neck. It's no different now. I have no choice but to get along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. No, don't stop there. Talk to her more. Convince her to be her own woman and then leave this fucking asshole. Taco bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making contact the whole time.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out in battle. She's only timid because this guy's abusing her. This is Emo's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited a moment. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. So what do I own the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? I mean, I achieved a lot in 2 days. Emo, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. What? Oh wait, you mentioned before that you had a plan on your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain in the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiriko's going to allow that. That's the problem. My strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what's the strategy exactly? Was it kill Hiriko? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, you would lose all strategic value. I imagine it's doing something to Hiroko, or you think a bluff, like he knows how to get to the behind the defensive wall or whatnot that's inside the school. Something to bribe her to let him stay. And I feel like bribing her is awful, because doing anything that'll piss her off is an awful thing to do. And you're not gonna win that fight unless you're super strong yourself. Emo waved me goodbye and closed the door. His easy smile devoid of any kind of fear anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Oh no, it's gotta be violent. I just want to see it fail. I'm talking to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I could just go back to my room. I want to see how things go. I want to see the two fight. I think it'll turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what will happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their minds, after all? Eto? Hope flooded my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it, Hiroko? Yeah, Eto, I was right. Hey, talk to me. Can I have a moment for your time? Oh, hey, Eto, what's up? I want to discuss something with you. You know about Hiroko? What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I'm thinking about it, and I'm sure now that's important. Is it we shouldn't focus on our survival comment? Is that the thing that bothers you? Because that bothers me. So what did you say that seemed so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we don't discuss in front of everyone. Yeah, especially since the Rumi is already like so far in her corner right now. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I press the matter, we got into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I don't want to escalate them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiroko told us before she left, and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. I think the things that are weird is that the fact that she said the enemy commanders are far stronger than us. Like, she already knows there's more than one, which obviously there would be more than one, despite Shitsure never actually saying there's more than one. And she already knows they're far stronger than us, as if she found out how strong they actually are. That humanoid invader, the strange transformation, was certainly stronger than any foes we're coming up against. But she said commanders, plural, not singular. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible there's others like that out there. But Hiroko spoke about there being more as if shit was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that's kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm trying to say is that it's just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this world differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. This would be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting invaders a lot longer than we have. But the people in charge have told us something, or she's found out something for herself. What could it be? When we find out, we have to ask about it ourselves. What? Just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us to make more informed decisions. It makes sense strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put a push on her. We're going to make her step down as a leader. What? If Roko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiroko won't let anything happen that just jeopardizes our chances of being the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what the information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective of the war, we ought to know about it. Perspective. I don't know why I said perceptive. It might even make the last three non-fighters change their minds. There's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiroko to share what she knows of us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you talking to me, and you have quite a way of words, so... so that's what it's about. Alright, I'll go up with you and try and get the truth out of Hiroko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the three of us, getting involved before involving anyone else. I believe Hiroko is in the leisure lounge on the third floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Dr. Me. Is Hiroko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Might work out because of plot. What do you mean it's night? I know I just saw it this afternoon. Thought I had a long time. The fuck? Oh, hey, Kaku. Oh wait, they're probably always like towards here. Yep, they always are. Hi, Kaku. I don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He's shut himself in his room, doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. There's nothing else. I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. I want to help you, but there's really not much choice. No. Could I just go to sleep? This is a memory foam pedal or something? It's pretty comfortable once you get used to it. Okay, I saw on the map that showed like the time clock. I was like, can I just skip story events and just fucking pass out? Like, there's no way that's an option, right? Ito said Hiroko was in the Legion Lounge. What would she be doing all here on her own? Look, Takumi, over there. Ito pointed to the pool from wherever you were standing, and we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, wherever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course, dead.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right, we wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's more what you might do if you saw your body like this, which, looking great.
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say?
Damn, why does everything you sound so sexy? Damn.
All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
You watch Shiroko make her way towards the locker room. The sound spoken only by the echoes of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later? Yeah, half an hour. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this a very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. So, what are you hiding? Alright, I'm gonna come right on that. Go, do you know something about this war, something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that, and so suddenly, too? We figured out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if you assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. The truth, do you know the truth about this war, about Last Defense Academy? Not that we consider you an unfair leader or anything, Hiroko. Now that Sira's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If this happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore. Now that's a good strategy. Good gambit there.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once you know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might explain all this, I think we have the right to hear it. You really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me like this so mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you, exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have an answer to it, then... Yes, I do have some information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What was it? But is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose to send you? Hold on, can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'd be better for our morale that way. Nighttime.
Eddie, you
Never
never
don't
know
go
that.
off, but this would be a time when someone's getting killed right now.
Ah.
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was.
Huh.
If you're up all night, if you try to call a meeting now, maybe we should pick things up in tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Rocco? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not gonna go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it affects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a horrible truth. Horrible? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. Probably because we're the last bits of humanity, right? We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept it a secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves to work. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get off my chest. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiroko's halfway to the door before she could leave. I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talk about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. But those words, Hiroko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her back to us the whole time. Hiroko. She's not so bad after all. She's a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Ito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. Okay. I'm glad you figured these things out, but what about this horror truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her essentially win this war, but it's also something she thought we'd be happy in not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What's this big secret? Either everyone's dead, everyone who's supposed to have been dead are the invaders we're finding so far. I'm thinking something like Kingdom Hearts, like basically Heartless. Or, we're the last bits of humanity. Everyone either isn't dead, but they're not really gonna be coming back anytime soon. I'm thinking more to probably that second option. No use thinking about it now. By the time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. Or maybe another option that, like, going to the idea that, like, the most of humanity that we're fighting are the invaders. That's, like, possible for us to turn into invaders. I feel like that's also an option. I'm still thinking this whole, like, game. Like, the premise of it is, like, loosely based off of 15-day ended. Loosely based off of Madoka Magica. So I'm like, if anyone's watched Madoka Magica, really fucked up thing on Magical Goers. If you don't plan on watching Madoka Magica, spoiler alert. Basically, the Magical Goers in Madoka Magica, I think after doing a certain something, I forgot what that something was exactly, they turn into the monsters they're fighting. I think they're fighting witches, I think they call them. So like every witch is just a magical gore who got corrupted and turned into a witch, which is a natural process that will eventually happen after they do something, which I guess every magical gore does eventually. So I'm thinking something like that is occurring with us, with human anima, and that's what turns people either into the invaders or turns them into the commanders. specifically. It's one of those two. It would make more sense if it was the commanders. And then the invaders are just like the common people that got turned into these monsters. Those are my guesses. Just based on how like the game's been going so far. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. It's also, maybe it's like, just, I've seen too many things like that. Like, I think even Gears of War, in a sense, did that. I think I stopped playing Gears of War after 3. So I don't remember if they explained where the locusts came from. But in my mind, it always came to mind that the locusts were just people. But yeah, it's like in like fiction that I've seen, for the most part, whenever there's like a moment in time where when the story starts out with, oh, this mysterious threat showed up out of nowhere and it's just wiping people out like left and right. The first guess, and usually what ends up happening, is that this threat came from humanity itself in some capacity, or whoever the protagonist is. That race is what created this threat. So it's like, I see these monsters and just think it has to be the same here. I checked all around this side of the wall fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. But Hiroko vanished too. She's not in her room either. I lived in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. So what, anyone who's going to tell the truth just vanishes? Is that what's happening here? Today was supposed to be the day she told us about what she was hiding, but when we got to the cafeteria this morning, Hiroko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside our room, but there was no answer. So, what the fuck? Why did she vanish? Right when she's gonna say this thing. What's happening here? Did that ghost appear and it's just sitting in here in the school waiting for someone that's gonna slip up and say the truth to make them disappear? Is that what's happening? That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. Huh. We scouted every inch of the academy but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. Well, this is a new area. This isn't new. We never explored outside of school besides the firewall. As I tried looking outside, I guess I was a little bit right. She's way too strong to have early on in a game. So yeah, of course something's gonna happen to her. That's usually what happens. I feel like Fire Emblem was just the only Fire Emblem and like fucking Unicorn Overlord, the only games I played or seen that just didn't happen. I followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiroko was gone, vanished without a trace. Where'd she go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on the school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, it's not possible. I mean, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gone out without using one of them. Then where is she? Why did she pick now to pull and disappearing act? You guys say Hiroko is hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same what happened to Siri. You mean we're gonna find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that. You're gonna make me... If Miss Suzuha is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? There's no fucking way it was emo, right? There's no way this guy is actually some like secret badass or something. And it's like, well, you're gonna make us leave the school, and that puts that sister in danger. So I gotta like, I don't think he could kill her, but is she like knocked out or something in his room or something? Is that what's happening? Or like he hit her somewhere in the school and just gotta keep on conscious? Because, I mean, like, theoretically, I want to say that everyone's at high school strength as long as they don't use Hero Anima. So if he used that on himself and then used that to ambush her in the middle of the night, he would technically just be stronger than her, right? So couldn't that just be an option? I mean, that's the plan? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what this test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or have to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I have something to do with this, do you? Have a little bit of faith, Mr. Sumino. What did I explain what the plan was? I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Suzuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring on her. Then what's the plan then? Yeah, maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm mastering the art of love? Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles, practically a celebrity. My financial aid of my many kind friends is what's allowing me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear boys all makes them seem pure and chastity, but so you're gonna put the moves on Hiroko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. Only one I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't know where to start, but we got more important things to worry about right now. Yeah, I think he's lying. If he did something, I think he should have to be lying about that. If he didn't do anything to Hiroko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd be in trouble. Hey, yeah, we got no Siri, no Hiroko. It would be a total crap fest. Let's not try to get sidetracked to the worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again.
Hey!
Yeah, that's the only thing we can do right now. I vote we check everyone's rooms, Ima. We wanted to run the academy looking for Hiroko for the rest of the day, but the time the sun went down, we made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. Jeez.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the... Well, then.
Huh. This is terrible. Felt like you finally reached an understanding of Hiroko and now she's gone. You could have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she has... God. She hasn't gone outside the wall. Which... Quick question. Well, not a question. The other answer that. Like, we know the Get-O-Matic can basically make anything, and we already use the Get-O-Matic for plot relevant reasons. So wouldn't that mean they could someone just make another fire extinguisher, and then just put that down, and then use the real one on her to get her out? Couldn't that just be a thing? I'm still thinking like Danganronpa and just thinking like there's like some like wacky shit someone could probably do in our situation to commit murder. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Tsukumi, it's late. It's getting dark. We have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too. With some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep deprived after doing this. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack. Taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina, so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow he'll go come back to like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well, I'll see you in the morning. Also, like fucking, we have cameras. Does no one even think to look at the cameras and see what's going on? We'll be back tomorrow and nothing ever happened. Even as I said that, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way, those hopes would crush almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Activist Academy was? Day 17. Day 17. Nothing happening. I As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiroko. We saw with the score Telia, nothing. We have cameras. Why is no one using the camera room? She used it to record previous battles, but I can't use it to see where she went that night. Then we spent to cruise and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach, right to the wall fires, still nothing. It was obvious that Hiroko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. Also, we should just look outside the firewall. If someone managed to somehow get a drop on her and take it outside the firewall, all they had to do is bring back the fire extinguisher. But everyone was asleep, so why can't we just go outside the ruins? She disappeared utterly and completely. Another day, we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blimp out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? I feel like no one wants to go to that conclusion that I just said, because that would imply that one of us did it, and no one wants to have that discussion. Because then that would logically put the blame on one of the three non-fighters, because we convinced Gaku and Tsubasa to fight with us. But it also could apply to one of the fighters, cause more issues, fighting. I feel like all in all, it would just go down to either Ima did it, or Shoma did it while unconscious and self-consciously did some shit. Because I still feel like he's like a monster when like something happens when he's unconscious. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost a connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, Sister Dearest. I think I spotted inconsistency in your logic just now. Something just doesn't quite add up. Is she gonna say it? Is she gonna say the thing I was thinking of? Don't leave me, Mr. Hiroko. Damn it, Hiroko. Where's she up and disappeared to all of a sudden? Where could Hiroko have gone? She's out on the school grounds, but there's no evidence of her crossing the wall. Where could she be? No, there could be evidence of her crossing the wall. You just don't want to think that. I'm sorry, what if the fight Hiroko? If there wasn't an official scale of usefulness, I'd be right at the bottom. First series now, Hiroko. If the Rays attack now, we're gonna be royally screwed. Can't be Ima, because it doesn't matter. What's the inconsistency you spotted, Kaku? It could be nothing, but what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get his undying flame? Okay, let's hear it. I didn't think about that. Huh? Hiroko. Oh wait, Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. And also, again, we saw someone fly over the wall flames. We could technically launch someone over with fire, right? What if that included a way out of school that none of us have noticed yet? The way out. It's like back at the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in the neighborhood as you go up and get to it, know it better. That's right, none of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, Sister Dearest. I've only even gotten to know Miss Shizuhawa better. She might have agreed to smoke us out with her. So she let them back to the TLC on her own? Yeah, that's not right. Hey, Moan, this is Hiroko talking about. She has more serious about being the married than any of us. That could have been an asshole, you know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. It covers the facts by ignoring all the facts. Actually, I thought something else that might explain it. Oh, really? Alright. What's the other explanation you thought, Falco? There's a difference between this experience and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She could detonate the bomb inside us like Siri did. Like Siri could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the boy outside the wall of fire, then came back and disposing it. Weird. It's super weird that you want to be you two. That's weird that you are the one that's bringing up this theory that just came out of my mom. That would account for there still being two fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? Yep, I know someone's gonna think of that. Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to a vibrant. And it would be like Miss Suzuhawa had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, Sister Dearest. You done everything. Wait a minute, you really think Hiroko was murdered by one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Oh boy, are we going to this route? Are we actually be going back to the old roots of Danganronpa now? Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do it either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us. It'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Ruby. We're not murderers. None of us would try on a friend. Are you sure about that? We only know each other for a couple of weeks. 2 weeks to be exact. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. She's actually pissed about this. My beloved Mistress Hiroko's been taken away from me in such a cruel way too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this. Please, there was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. You explained yourself really well, Kaku. I think this is the most you've heard you talk since you got here. This is the field of interest after all. Yeah, I think this was the actual plan. And it seems suspicious and Ema said it. Since he's probably the one who did it. I'm still thinking of Ema. There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories means Hiroko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall starting to sound like a bad idea, don't you think? Let's say that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she'd probably be miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Please sit up her anyway. Hey, you think you could shove the parts in the rival-matic? Maybe it'll still work, even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual is clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death, a few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hilgo's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow, come up with a plan and take action. Right, it's probably the best approach. You know how... I think it just hurt someone to swallow. That was creepy. And interesting. I don't know why this dog is, but like, let's assume, same theory, someone else used the human anima. They used it during nighttime right when she left, and they'll catch her off guard because she's just a straight for normal person, and then they're superpowered. Gets a drop on her, takes it outside outside the schools, outside the drone detection range, because there's no alarm for when they leave outside the school and all that and die out there and whatnot, and no alarm for when they use human anima inside the school. I'm wondering, really fucked up thought, on the idea that if it is Shoma, if he could have done, he's able to do all this unconscious, like a split personality or something. Couldn't he just, if he was really fucked up, couldn't he just chop her up and put it in his bag? Like, that book bag is big enough to hold the body parts in there. I'm just saying. It's not gonna be that, but I'm just saying. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. Because we never even figured out what he's even holding that bag to begin with. We made our way back to our homes in heavy, sullen silence. Tension is building, and this is not the music for it. As tired as I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiroko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We've gotten over a couple possibilities today, but wasn't ready to believe either of them yet. Hiroko running away, one of us killing her, each time just as impossible as the other. My final goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. all of us had to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. I don't think she was lying then. So why would she leave us so suddenly? We have cameras, why is no one saying of using it? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Yoga and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. Huh? All of a sudden my eyes flickered open, my body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around, tried to get my bearings. It could be morning already, it was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. Is that fire goat's back? Yup.
What the?
Fire ghost me is back. I swear that just stabbed Sakura. It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make out anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hideko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you—
And it's gone. Oh, fuck.
Hey!
She's gone. More importantly, is that an alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
That was right. The invaders are back. Damn it, not only do we have to fight them at night, we had to do it around Hiroko too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of us so they could attack if I was confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I gotta get to the war room and get ready to fight. Okay, are we guys, Tsubasa and Gaku gonna actually join in the fight now? Probably not, but that'll be great. That'll be awesome. Hey. Oh wait. Actually. Not now. Fucking don't tell them like, hey, you guys gotta come now. We're always down, people. That alarm means the invaders are coming, right? They're going to be here soon. I'm sorry, I'm so scared I can't move an inch. What is in your bag? I still really want to know. And I can't talk to you guys, right? Not now. Not now. Yeah, I thought so. Good movie. Like, look at that. Like, how does it know where you are? It's about time we got to break free from our everyday existence and go on another killing spree. Alright. Talk me, it's attack. We got French special invaders to deal with. I know. Right, when I die, I cause Friday gets some sleep too. But I just couldn't hold on till morning. Is it just the four of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on the door just in case. But Gaku didn't answer, and all I can hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. What a bunch of party poopers. They should just embrace the bloodlust already. We just have to make do with what we got. I guess so. I wish Hiroko was here though. Best show you won. It won't change a thing, but still plenty strong even about here. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen apart from all of us dying horribly? I mean, I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I mean, I promise.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Oh boy. It's not a whole lot of fights I've done about her. Actually, I think ever since I started exploring, and I think ever since I started exploring and I got Ito, I haven't going out without her. So I hopefully can scrounge on a fight like this. That's why I'm going to survive and make it back to the complex, back to Karawa. But I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it do this alive. Takumi? Now you're talking. This is gonna be a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much XP. If you don't have XP, right? Of course, this is the only way to keep everyone safe. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think I ever will. But if I let this get to me, I won't be able to survive, save anyone. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting, even if it means killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
All right. Now I can at least see what Eto looks like in this. I want to see Tsubasa and Gaku go do this. Was the Rumi holding a knife just now? Oh, hi. Oh, the map's different. Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, we're screwed. Oh, fuck, we're screwed.
Damn! These guys are a cut above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are, then what Hideko said was true. There's more than one of them in the invader army.
Now we've got to deal with two of them right off the bat.
We're so dead! This is gonna be fun!
Oh, we're so screwed, just four. Oh, they both have only 6 health? Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta take care of this. Oh, I'm back. Coughing fit there. Count out the plum was going in. So I do.
Ready when you are.
I do 2.
Let's freaking
I
go!
do 1. Each one only has 6 attack. They move 1, attack 1. Condition? Wait, is that always there? Oh, hi. What does that mean? You guys attack from afar. Alright, well...
Good to go.
First thing I should do... I'm just gonna do this twice, right?
I've
Then
got
do
this.
it again, and I'll get back 4.
All right.
Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good. Then on this side...
Here we go!
Then if I do it
Seriously
again,
depressing.
I could kill this. If I did this 2 more times, it would kill those 2, and then it'll put me down to. I'll put me back up to 3. No. And go back 1, yeah. Do that, go back up to 3.
It's killing game time!
And just stay back away. Just be safe from afar. Alright, okay. We're going, we're doing things.
I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their numbers. I'm ready whenever. You're in the way! Got it! Nice!
Ooh, he could just kill one just right now, right?
Yes, leave it to me.
Yeah, you do 6 damage, and you got +1 on you. That would just kill one of them. Yes, just do that.
Allow me to take them down.
Sick! I'm sorry? What?
So did we win? Or what?
I just fucked up, didn't I?
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
Oh, I gotta beat him at the same time? You serious?
No way! It came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that!
There's no way we can kill them both at the same time. Not like how the game works, like how it is now.
What's going on? Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the other revives it.
The hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
If we can beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival technique, that should do the trick.
What a drag!
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea?
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock. Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter. It is currently approaching the school at a high speed.
Oh, well, fuck. There's 3 of them now. Oh, this is when they come in and help. 'Cause we need another set of people.
Now there's 3 of them? We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle all of them!
Oh, let's do this. Come in. Help us out. Let's go. No fucking way. Let's go with the fence. Bro, what? He has a truck?
Hey everyone!
Freaking go.
Sorry I'm late.
Seriously? A night battle? This totally stinks!
What's on your head?
We're dead if we lose here, right?
That's like a different
And not just us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list. If this is what it takes to stop that, then I'll fight too!
I fucking knew he's gonna have a rage gun. Because when you knew you have a band. And guns on it too, just some super metal.
Well, you didn't leave us much choice. I was kinda hoping you'd be fine to win this without me.
Losing my fucking mind right now.
If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed.
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore. But I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Losing my absolute fucking mind right now.
Anyway, we got those revival machines or whatever up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
What's the matter, Ato?
I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these 2 in their class armor ready to fight. But I'll be okay. Now that they're here, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side. So long as we keep trusting and supporting each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future.
He's doing it again.
Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together!
Let's fucking go. What are you, immune to fatigue? Bro, what?
Ready when you are.
You're about to Engine support? I fucking knew it! Specialized in mobility and movement options. The special skill support mechanics prevents fatigue regardless of how many actions she takes. Whoa, I can't believe she's in a fucking twisted metal ass car. Fires an attack at an enemy in front, inflicts -1 attack on the target. 15 range? Buff allies movement, heals fatigue, and adds move +10 to all allies in range. Whoa, what the fuck? Attack +1 attack with voltage at 100% or more.
Let me handle it.
Doctor's a mid-range attacker, specializes at taking down many enemies at once. The automatically gains +1 attack on the voltage speed is 100% or more. At the second skill, you can select a green shape, a green space to move your character before attacking. Doing this means you can select your targets after moving, making use of for a long-range attack that require you to keep your distance on the enemy. They always do that with fucking the Rumi. Why did you not explain the tutorial beforehand? 1 attack, multi orange defense shake, flight 2.
Leave it to me.
Okay, and you attack 1. You attack 2.
I'm taking the wheel.
Really, let's go here. It's 15 health? Trying to figure out how I go about doing this here.
Let me at him.
Because you can also just do 1, take out pretty much everyone here.
Mow him down! Just watch me.
There's 3 ways here? Oh man, I probably should have looked at the other fields first before I acted. How am I gonna go about this?
I guess it's my turn.
Well, I can't. I don't think I can actually kill anyone here. I can kill you. You'll go down, and then I'm guessing one of the other ones will then use their turn in order to revive us, I imagine. And then, see, I'll go back down to 2. Then I can go over here. I can kill him in 2. I go back to 1, and then use the last time to kill her. I think I do that, but then Gaku is going to get mowed down. Yeah, using Gaku was first was a bad decision.
I'm ready whenever.
I'm gonna do that though.
Here we go! We better get moving. You're in the way!
Kill the commander, and then also
All
get back
well
to
and
AP.
good.
It's gonna revive, but if there's 2 of them down, I'm wondering if I can then use
turn.
that. Oh, well, I can't get 2 of them down, I guess then.
Take this! Good to go. Got it!
I could get this one down, but if I did that, let's see, Gaku's taking at least 2, 3, 4, at least 4 hits. But he can 100% take that. I think that's a fair trade, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Here we go.
And take out another one of these guys while I'm at it.
Yeah!
I don't think you'll revive all 3 of them at once, right? Oh, you do!
Damn it!
feel so weak.
Huh, okay. Increase the attack of moves that can be removed by taking a defensive stance as well as overridden by stat boosting effects. Okay. Well, learning things today. Push back will reduce enemy movement? Yeah. Learning things today.
I've got this.
So I had to kill all of them at once, huh? You only do one damage. And you can't move it all anymore then.
Leave it to me.
I don't have anything else I can use the loop.
I guess it's my turn.
I probably should get more voltage up. I need to get my voltage up. Which the roomies only let me do that. Does this show me how much I can get?
Let's go!
19, huh? 75? 25% from that?
Ready when you are.
I could do this twice. I'll go down, back up to 3, and I'll do 2 damage to her, or 4 damage to her. I'll do that.
Here we go. Take this. All right.
Okay. These bears are gonna take some damage. I'm not gonna bother trying to like make sure they take no damage. They're gonna take something.
Here we go!
19. So how much that? 89, 88, 97, right? 97%. Just get a calculator to make sure. Yeah, 97%. So I'll just need to get 97% up to these guys are gonna go for the barrier, so he's gonna lose a little less damage.
I'm good whenever.
Yeah, I know where I can hit both of them. Can I hit one of them? No. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can hit the mob here, but I'm trying to take him down or get him closer to going down, but also hitting the boss. And I don't think there's a way I can do that. 'I think this boss is assuming they don't kill each other when they're still alive. I think the best thing to do is just to let it go. I'm pretty sure all my barrier healths are all shared. So I think I'm losing one. Did I do 1 or 2 today? I don't remember. I think it's 2. Let's assume 2 for now. Pair 1, so that's 4, 6. Maybe 8 will get through on this side. You probably 10. No, it's just too far. So it's 10. No, 8. It'll be 8 here. Then 10 here. 12. If he goes for that, then maybe 14. But then he's gonna hit Gaku again for 2, so it's 12. 14, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I counted right, then 30 total, maybe. Assuming they all go for them, that'll be about 30. But I think that's fine.
Let's go!
I'm trying to build up some voltage. On the next turn, Takumi's team can kill that boss. Ethel's team can kill this boss in 2 hits. So that's 3, and then an ultimate kill. So as long as no one dies, I think I win next round. So if no one dies, I win next round, I think. You don't move. So Ethel's safe. You can hit and talk to me, so that was like 1, but I don't think you're gonna do much damage. I think I just need to make sure that you're fine.
Out of the way!
Okay.
Let me handle it. Whoa! You're kidding!
Yeah, 2 at a time. Alright. So yeah, this is game. Yeah, I'm going to try and make sure that we survive. I was going to try and make sure that the barrier survives a lot of damage, but
Yes,
that was
leave it
not
to
an
me.
option.
Here we go.
So 2.
We better get moving.
This kills this boss. Then Takumi kills the boss over here for 2.
Ready when you are.
And then the boss kills
good
the boss
whenever.
here for 6. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
They're gonna hear this engine roar!
Fucking awesome. Fuck, that's way, it's 2 ways, not 2, I forgot. What?
Defused? What's next? A giant mech?
This might as well be a giant mech.
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet. It's like some kind of tricked out car or something.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior. But this time, I've got the sick bag and tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
Nice.
That's great.
No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I could take on the whole world right now. When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts. We're more than just a scattered group of fighters. We're a team!
Yeah, what the fuck you say? I can't believe I was fucking right about Tsubasa and Tsubasa and Gakko. like being a ranged fighter for Gaku, and then Tsubasa being a support fighter. Despite not being a true support in every sense of the word, like everything she's done is focused solely on healing and buffing, she's still a support that she can buff her allies and debuff. Like, she's the League of Legends support, not a true support.
Let's do this, everyone! With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do!
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just standing here listening to you say all that.
What is on your head? I honest to God thought that thing was also part of your class weapon. Like it was gonna open up and be a third eye that shoots lasers or something. Squad 2 Commander. Oh, so they're the ones fighting it specifically? Why them specifically? Barrier saves? Yeah, barrier saves same health. I was wondering why it has so low health. There was nowhere to stay. This is gonna be an issue though. Can you do something? 6 and 4, huh? No stun to the user. Well, I can still kill these two and go back to 4. Now I gotta make sure I don't end them in, because if I do, we're probably just gonna die because the barrier will not last long enough. I took way more damage than I need to there.
Say when!
But I just honestly just forgot about the third wave. I thought it would just end after that second
Let's do
wave.
this! Yeah! Got it!
Okay.
Let's do it to it! I'll take that!
Get some AP back. I'm gonna get hits. I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna take some hits, and that's. I want to say it's fine.
Leave it to me!
It would be nice to take out all of them. I think I should try to hit the boss too, just to reduce the damage it's gonna do. But I still gotta take out a lot more of these guys.
Ready when you are!
I think I should be stacking more voltage, so then Gaku can really do more damage towards everyone. I hope I'm not misunderstanding his attack range, but I feel like technically he's not gonna be able to reach the barrier. I don't think it's going to.
I'm ready whenever. Here we go!
And then do it again
Yes,
to get
leave
back
it to me. Ha! Got it!
With Gaku
Nice!
up the voltage, so now he can do more damage. Which means he could kill that.
Let me at him.
Right? Oh, I can. Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang!
I'll
Then
show you
do it
what's up.
Again.
Hey!
Yes!
Okay. Gaku's good. Liking him right now for his playstyle.
Rev it up!
It might be safer if Takumi just shields. He'll still take a lot of damage, but Either he shields, still takes a lot of damage, or maybe I go in there, Katakami go in there, so he can at least have another, so they have another target. I'm hoping the other target will help. Okay, let's go with that.
I'm
Charge skills. When an enemy uses a charge skill, purple warning screen set warning spaces will appear before the attack is launched during their turn. You can stop the charge skill by activating by reducing the enemy's armor to 0. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty big. And that's gonna do 6 damage. Is there any other notes? There is another. This is a 6. This is the shield to 0 stop it, right? So
We better get moving.
I can kill you, go back to 2. Damn. I was hoping that I could kill another one of you guys. Why can't you be subbing away that I can kill both of you, go back to 3? In one slice. I don't think there is a way I could do that. I can hit you twice and go back to 2. To hit you twice and go back to 1. And that won't be enough.
Prepped and ready!
I need to drop this. I really do. So technically I could take out this guy and then I drop down to 1. Let's see. I think I'll still do that.
Yes, leave it to me. Say when.
Let's do this!
I could do it this way instead. That would kill off a lot of people. That would kill off a lot of people and give me back 4. And it's just with a small one, so it's not like I really need him for next round. Since there hopefully won't be any other wave. I just need to do 1 damage in order to stop the charge attack, so yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Eat my dust! It's up to you from here.
Okay, if that works out, that's fine.
I'm ready whenever. Ha! I guess it's my turn.
So that's your AP? Yeah.
Despawn or something! Totally wrecked!
Let's freaking go!
I'm good whenever. Out of the way!
Get rid of the shield, drop it down, stop the charge attack.
Let's do it to it!
And then go back up to 100%. So it would do 3 damage. Or I could do move again and drop it down to 2. I might do that.
Prepped and ready!
Oh, you can't move over the kill anymore. Yeah, you can't move again.
Locked and loaded! How's
Oh, I didn't mean to do. Why did I do that? What? I was trying to see if I could shoot these two, and when I clicked on him, it shot him. What? I was trying to move it so I could shoot the other one. That's not good. I just can't use this one, so he could still attack and hit the thing for 3. But you could probably still hit him, so that's 5 if that goes through. That wasn't what I wanted to do there. None of you can hit it, so that's safe on that side. But over here, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, and most 11 damage. Nope, there's still another one. That also still hurts. I could.
I've got this. Let's do this.
The A1 AP and you kill fatigue. I could kill 2 and take out how much damage after that? It's at 11, so 9, 7, so 7 damage. Or I can count these 3. Fuck it, I'll take the 11. Alright. Let's end turn. Yep.
I feel so
Did my
weak!
engine die?
Oh boy, that was a bad one.
Let me handle it.
Oh, you can't move at all.
I'm taking the wheel!
Prepped and ready! Get the hell out of my way!
I was gonna use that movement to heal the fatigue. What is your the rate of your anyway?
Just watch me.
It's all over the fucking place, man.
Leave it to me! Let's go!
You just get rid of them on this side.
Here we go. Here.
I'm taking the wheel!
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's a way I can get both of them, but it doesn't seem like there is. Because there is still an extra guy here.
Prepped and ready!
you could also kill him, but then you won't hit the boss.
Locked and loaded!
I could do that. Could heal his fatigue.
Ready when you are!
Could kill one, then go up to two. I can't, so I won't be able to stop this guy. He'll explode the two. I have a feeling the boss is just going to next round. I feel like the boss is going to discharge attack. But if I use the special attack, I won't have enough to stop him, I don't think. I can use all three to stop him. So I'll use 3 of the 4 to stop him.
Let's freaking go!
If she does ults, I'll get back 2, then I can kill that one and get 1. It would also kill those 2, so it won't take more damage. This is bad. I took way too much damage in that first wave. I just forgot that there was 3 waves and that was just 2. I might be screwed here. I might actually have to reset. I might actually have to do that.
I'm taking the wheel!
I got not, but I think I might, because I made too much mistakes. I'm gonna go do the choice of ult here. It's only I could just get both of them. If I hit like right in front 2, that could have gone, I would have 3 points to work with.
They're gonna hear this engine roar! You can take it from here.
Hopefully you can.
Let me handle it.
Let's do this!
He's gonna blow it no matter what, but he can't reach it. So there's only 2, so from 2, 4 damage, and possibly 8 if he does that.
Prepped and ready!
So yeah, I think I just prepared and try to deal with you.
Let it loose! I'll show you what's up.
Still can't shoot at you at all, huh?
Bang, bang, bang!
It's gonna hurt. There's one.
You're kidding!
There's more now. He's just gonna focus it down, huh?
I can still go on. Get the hell out of my way!
Oh, this is
bad,
very bad,
right?
yes. Yes, it is. This is indeed very bad.
That's what I'm talking about! Did you see that? I
You
can
have to
still
move out
go
the way.
on. Take cover!
You need to move out the way.
Damn, this is tough.
Obviously not getting any good grades or nothing, but I don't think I can. I feel like I can still do this. I'm not gonna lose or nothing. And this is only gonna do 1 damage to us, and he's not gonna go around and hit the barriers, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. I just need to focus right here. This is all I need to focus on, I think.
I can still go on.
I think the boss is just gonna hit the thing again for another. How much did he hit for? 4? 4, yeah.
We're in serious trouble here.
So I'm gonna go for them.
I can still go on. Let him loose.
That's fine. Oh, that's fine. So she's back now, and all I'm just gonna do, if I can hit you 4 times, you'll do 0 damage. But then Gaku will die. So I can hit 3 times.
Damn, this is
have
tough.
Have it do 1 damage.
Mow him down.
Yeah, live them, and
I'm
then
good whenever. Let's roll.
1,
Ready when you are.
2.
Don't try to stop me.
You stack, right? You don't stack. Oh, Gaku's dead.
This is bad. Whoa! And you said it.
Okay, I'm not. I know you can heal yourself, but I'll take you, darling. That's fine. No
Damn,
worries.
this is tough. Bang, bang, bang!
Locked and loaded.
That sucks. I wish I could stack. I really do wish I could. But no, I think it's only 1.
We're in serious trouble here. Let him loose.
And then
This is bad,
guard,
right?
just in case.
Take cover!
Alright, cool. She's throwing.
We're in serious trouble here. Get the hell out of my way! Damn, this is tough. Let him loose!
I'm taking the wheel. Watch out.
This is bad.
I'm just making sure he has this on, just in case he decides to try and smack him. Like that. Exactly like
I
that.
feel so weak. Damn, this is tough. Bang, bang, bang! This is bad, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Well,
We're in serious
potentially
trouble
dead.
here. This is bad, right? Bang, bang, bang!
Thank God she
We're
threw.
in serious
I'll
trouble
take this
here.
F now. But hey, Gaku, will you save us?
I'll hit you with all I got.
Worst way I've ever gotten. Just because I took way more risks than I needed to. Because I couldn't fucking read.
Did we win?
Yeah, I think so.
So, what do we do with this one?
This one? Oh,
Oh, murder him. 100% murder.
I see
this
what
one.
you mean.
Oh, it's only the one. That would be 3 of them.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow like Mistress Hirako did before. It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
The finishing blow? You mean kill them?
Not like it's a real person or anything. It's just an invader.
It probably is a real person underneath there, but moving on.
Hey, why can this one use hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but...
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
Is it me? Can I choose? Oh shit. I love the atmosphere of this. It is so cool. Oh, I can make anyone do it? Oh, fuck, are you serious? Huh. I wonder if this decides on, like, ending stuff. I'll do the first one.
Somebody has to do it. Yeah. This is it. You're finished.
Oh, that was a bad choice, wasn't it? That feels like a bad choice right there. Well, I will live through that one. Plus 1 special attack, plus 10 voltage gain. I feel like Gaku should have got that one. He spares up for us. Yeah, that got a bad one there. 100% though. It's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. When I thought you had that as a birthmark, it looks kind of cool, but it also kind of looks like you're permanently cosplaying as a fucking Hisei from Yu Yu Hakusho. Hiei, that's what it is. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class environment helped to settle my stomach or something.
Hey!
Hey, I got something to say to you two. Taku came stomping up and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all along. You were great out there. Thanks? You could have won that battle without you, and your class weapon's so freaking badass. Maybe I was fucking right. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometime, Gaku. I want to pull off one of those cool headshots on you. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for yours too, Tsubasa. You're drifting around the battlefield like you were in some kind of freaking road-style rally. Really? Thanks. Most people don't know how good driving techniques are when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder sassing though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. But finally coming together as a team, I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Do you need to go lie down for a minute? Alright, this calls for a celebration. Let's fire up the rational mag end. I'm starting that it's late and I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. A thought just came to mind, and I think it might actually have something to do with one of the endings. Assuming my theory is correct about the Madoka Magica theory, about like, you know, when the mages do the certain thing, turn to riches, I'm gonna go on the limb and say, when we absorb too much human anima, we turn into one of those things. Which, if that's correct, I need to start spacing out these executions. I can't have Takumi to do any more executions. If he does another one, maybe a 3 in a row, I think something bad's gonna happen. So, the next execution, if I got the chance, it's either going to Takamaru, Darumi, or probably Gaku. Because I don't think Tsubasa, she's going to be awful with that. I'm not sure if I want to see the animation. And Ito probably really feels like I shouldn't give him anything if he already has a condition going on. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all going to need our rest. When I really needed the shower. Oh man, things would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I was asleep. What? Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another stressful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. I'm wondering if I get any like nightmares or something. I think that's gonna be because of the execution. I don't know when this game's gonna like branch out, but I think the executions have something to do with it. Since that's the besides the decision to save Kara, that's the only time where I can actually choose a decision or something. And I think it has to have a plot relevant reason. The moment I got back to my room, I allowed a huge sigh clasped on the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I going to have to keep doing this? I haven't forgotten Here It Go, or the real Ghost Boy, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. But imagine when that Ghost Boy trying to say, don't execute anyone. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. A dreamless sleep? I opened my eyes, I was awake, but... ow. My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was one big mess of muscle pain. Guess I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday had so much strain in my body. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see it there in the cafeteria. Forced myself to move, I slowly made my way towards our usual meeting place. My back hunched over like an old man's. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw. Is it serious?
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, man, everyone's feeling shit.
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
I thought my muscles was hurting because I did the execution.
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Congratulations on another win, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are and we'll bring it to you. Thank you. The Tsumiko twins went back and forth to the Rational Manic bringing us our breakfast, or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I add a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice extra. Avocado cheeseburger? You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah!
And for Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice served thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't this go with udon? How come you're being so nice there, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you have all the nourishments you need to recover your fighting strength. Yeah, you want us to keep fighting for you so you don't have to do shit. If the Bears launch another attack while you are in the state, we'd all be up to Purple Creek without paddle. Don't say that. You're gonna jinx it. It probably won't happen that soon, but there will be another attack. Last night, Pooh did not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear of where our next battle is gonna be. My one luck just keeps getting wrong. Speaking of the future, what are we gonna do from here on? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. I guess you didn't know I was gonna say I'm gonna take a break from now. Game's starting to map up now. Probably could have done that fight a lot better, but shit happens, so they just succeeded, and we're moving forward. Really love this game, and can't wait to see what else it has in store. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, everyone.